are you videotaping?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm videotaping a Lisa monster.
I like New Orleans and that home crowd. I'm sick and tired because they never run their mouth when the playing field is level. Guys like Brandon Jacobs, Justin Tuck, even we'll see you and yours done it. When they know they have a clear advantage, or feel they have a clear advantage, you just experience the greatest thing around. When they
The Pishkeville compound out here in North Raleigh, North Carolina. Eric's, his parents. The old jam hut, now just a storage. And his brothers. This is Nightmare Lane. Next, Kobe, Mr. Big Dog, Tao, your boy Keith Marshall. Here's where he goes to school, man. This is where me and my boy Eric graduated from, the big Millbrook High School.
Go Wildcats!
Or, excuse me, Millbrook Senior High School, and good God, this place has changed since I was here. Look at that, it's 3 stories tall now.
And we got buses.
I don't think you can. Alright, next Kobe, this is where your boy played. My old alma mater, Millbrook High School. It's actually the second high school I went to for 11th and 12th grade. First 2 years were at Worthington High School, home of the Cardinals up in Worthington, Ohio. So there you go, Kobe. Thought you would enjoy this for some odd reason. Hey, tell Keith he should have been a Tennessee Vol. Always thought that was the coolest looking building. Radio stations you will not hear in Greene County. Folks, this is what 25 bucks gets you here in Raleigh at the flea market. I should have known this. I used to set up here when I was younger every now and then. What's the matter, little Smokey? What's the matter, little Smokey? We need a new Smokey one day in Knoxville. Ours has a torn ACL.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's probably healed now. But. So I was talking to the people next door here, and I'm going to start my own internet phone company because I like their color scheme. But instead of Vonage, I'm going to call it Volage. What do you think? Hey, Boo, Tin Man Boo, that same guy that's been painting crooked lines down there in Florida and Georgia, he's been to Raleigh.
Dribbles out by midcourt. The Gators aren't going to foul. The clock is down to 15 seconds and the celebration on in earnest. Listen to this crowd salute this team for this effort this afternoon. The Tennessee Volunteers, a heavy underdog, have sprung the upset, the first big upset of this SEC season. There's the horn, and the Tennessee Volunteers have knocked off the 13th ranked Florida Gators. Final score from Thompson Bowling Arena. Tennessee 67, Florida 56.
No matter the game, the price of success is hard work. And when it comes to the environment,
Go Vols, baby. There's the big high school football stadium. NC State football stadium. Too bad Tennessee won't be playing here next year and whooping that Wolfpack ass. Alright folks, here's your 10-cent tour. I don't know much about this place because this wasn't here when I moved away in '95, but here's the RBC Center where the Wolfpack plays basketball. The Carolina Hurricanes play hockey, and I guess they have concerts and wrestling and stuff like this thing they're having here today, which I forget what it's called, but it's some kind of something or another. Some kind of kids freaking festival, something or another. And then there is Carter Finley Stadium, Wayne Day Family Field, Carter Finley Stadium. It used to just be Carter Finley Stadium. And before it's all said and done, some year it'll probably be Remax, Kangaroo, Billy Bob's Fishing and Lures, Wayne Day Family Field at Carter Finley, some shit like that. You know how it is these days. But when I lived here, when I first moved here in '82, I went to a Clemson game here, and that, whatever that thing is on the other side over there, the far side, those club seats or whatever, those weren't there. These seats here weren't there on this end. Of course, the Jumbotron wasn't there. None of this crap was here. It was just the two, whatever you call them, stands on each side, and it held about 45,000. It was a big Texas high school football stadium, more or less. Now it's a bigger Texas high school football stadium. I think it holds about 60,000. So volunteer fans, here is the home field of the team we will be crushing in Atlanta come next September. Go Vols, NC State Wolfpack. All of my friends that are Wolfpack fans from over here, you guys know I've dreamed of this game for years. Wish we could have played you back in the day when we would have stomped your butts. But now we'll just have to play you when we suck and still stomp your butt. Go Vols. Thumbs down and a big fat L for the Wolfpack come September. Oh, look, the girls are all excited because I finally got them signed up to Uvu so we can video chat. It's always great to get to come back and see old friends that you grew up with and their parents and family, and don't get to see these guys but maybe once a year, sometimes once every couple years. So it's always great to come back over here and see everybody, but the absolute highlight of this trip for me this time is hands down, bar none, when I went to the old neighborhood. That neighborhood was just always the coolest neighborhood, the coolest old people, parents in the world. And every time I come back, I always go back to my old neighborhood and check out my old house, see what it looks like, see what the neighborhood looks like. And I always say, every time I go back, if I see any of my old neighbors from back then, if they still live here, I'm going to get out and talk to them. Well, sure enough, this time, the people that live right next to me, Ken and Mary Ann Ward, were home. They were out doing yard work today, and I got to see them and spent about 30-45 minutes talking with them about old time. Just awesome. So Ken and Mary Ann, if you happen to see this video, it's great to see you guys. I hope everything works out good with Ryan, and best of luck and love and everything to you guys. Working it. Do it again. Do it again.
Don't trust it. Oh, you're recording.
So tonight is your national championship game between Alabama and LSU Fighting Tigers down in New Orleans, Louisiana at the Mercedes Dome. And people say, what say you, BVD? We've seen your joking videos about this game and who you think is going to win. We've seen who you want to win in the comments. What do you really think is going to happen tonight in this potentially fantastic championship game that should not be? Well, folks, I say to you this, my good friends and subscribers of Big Vol Daddy. I say number one, people that allow their dogs to sleep on their beds are crazy. Unless they're just fascinated by hair, doggy dander. Buddy, what do you think? Who's going to win the game tonight? Angel, if LSU's going to win, wag your tail. Angel thinks LSU. Buddy, if LSU's going to win, don't wag your tail. We've always wanted it, and now we have it. Living proof that there is not a football god. Here's a tree with erectile dysfunction.
This one's Sasha, and this one's Cleo.
Sasha!
Okay, Sasha.
Sasha! Well, look at that eye.
Cleo,
The evil eye. And they're acting like a tough guy, like he's working out or something. What are you doing, Angel? What the hell do these guys see when they watch these reviews?
Uncle Keith says the next thing he's getting for you is a Tennessee Volunteers shirt jersey.
Yay!
That I don't know. I just showed up at this house and came in and started watching the game with them. But they're Steelers fans. And I want you to look what this asshole drew 3 years ago when the Cardinals were in the Super Bowl with the Steelers.
Go Broncos!
Look at that.
Go Steelers!
Go anybody but the Steelers. You don't like the Steelers, do you,
I like
Lisa?
the Steelers.
No, you don't.
Be quiet.
You like the Cardinals in Tennessee.
I
Was Jenna the one obsessed with the bird?
Yes, she was.
Good call. Now you're a stinking
Bring the camera
Steelers
down
fan.
here. Bring the camera down here. Bring the camera down here.
Yep, I suck at drums. I'm one of these people that can play a little bit of any kind of instrument, but is great at none of them. Like a lot of other things in my life. Can do a lot of things good, but have mastered nothing other than the art of eatery.